Humanoids from the deep. Anywhere you run, any place you hide, any time you stop, they will find you. Humanoids from the deep.
Hello, Al Pals. This is Big Al. Welcome to Big Al Presents Films with Friends, the film from 1980. The executive producer, uncredited, Roger Corman, Humanoids from the Deep. Great title, fun movie, very much for adults. Just a warning now. Just saying, don't let the kiddies watch this one because they might get traumatized. That is the film. The friend, of course, joining me again, the YouTube Ronin, the man who does not sleep. Deleted Scenes, how are you doing, sir? And welcome.
Okay, yeah, we're on. Okay. Yes.
Doing shit.
Yes. All right. I'm doing just fine. I am just looking forward to 80 minutes of Roger Corman craziness.
This one's definitely that.
Yeah.
This one is definitely that.
It's memorable.
This was one of those films. I did not see it when it was in theaters, but it definitely, when it was on cable, I sought it out because it was just a lot of fun. And of course, when it was out, I was in that wonderful stage where if there are boobs on the TV, I wanted to be there. So, so it definitely had that. It was just the age and the time of my life where it kind of became a very big memory for me. Let's see who is with us tonight. First off, I do want to say, I want to get this out, and I want some feedback about this too, because the last few weeks we've had films that are readily available. This one also available. It's on YouTube, free of charge. It is on Tubi. It is on Crackle. It's on Amazon Prime. It is out there. That is why I don't have a Cosme link up. But do you guys think I should still do a Cosme? Let me know. It just ups the possibility of technical failure factor. But like I said, the film's out there, so anybody who comes after the show can also watch because it's out there free of charge. I put the Tubi and the YouTube link. I figure if you have Amazon, you know how to get there. Readily available. FKHC 2005, also known as Tim, is with us. Deleted Scenes, of course. Popping in to salute everybody and hail to the chat. Go down. There's some of the links. Outlaw Bill, welcome, sir. Loves this film from the 80s. Yes, very, very much. This is a great 80s monster film. It just, because it also harkens back to like the older ones, but it has that 80s a little more loosey-goosey with the ethics aspect. The beautiful garden nymph herself, Lady Mist. Welcome. Thank you for dropping in. And I think that's everybody who said hi. Anyway, it's all okay. Yeah, I'll say it's also free with Fandango. Tim saying in Cosme it's easier. So you still want me to run the Cosme? I will, just because I'm a nice guy. So I'll go ahead and do that. The Cosme, I'm not going to post the Cosme at the top because I think that's better for everybody to come and catch that later. So I'll still run the Cosme. So it's but if things go, oh man. Okay, I reset everything earlier this week. Like I got rid of all my cookies, and I've had to kind of, relaunch everything. Go and launch Cosby Link. Go and put the movie in the Cosby Link. There is the Cosby Link for those who want to watch. Why am I singing? I do not know. Just really ready to start the show. But I'll give everybody a chance to get in it. Let me get it pre-started here. So what do we got here? Let's see. No, I don't want notifications. Thank you very much. Oh man, do I have to log in? I guess I do. Log in. Am I already logged in with this thing? Bear with me, folks. There we go. I'm in. Like I said, I rebooted it. I got rid of all my cookies and had to re-sign into a lot of things. So it's not easy to deal with. There we go. Oh, okay. Okay. I'm going to leave it where it is because it's just easier that way. And I'll get a little head there. So the Cosby Link is up and ready. We'll start it. Let's give it another minute or so before we start. So, deleted scenes. Anything interesting going on in the deleted scenes YouTube universe? We're giving more people a little time to get set up and straight since I just launched it.
Well, let's see. I joined Pop Culture Minefield for a discussion on the 2014 Denzel Washington Equalizer. That is up now.
Haven't seen that. Need to get around to watching that.
It's up now on channels.
If anybody, you were just saying, something, 2014, older films. I did put up a retro review. A couple days ago, yesterday. I forget when I did it for Piranha 3D, a film I had never seen. Shockingly, and everybody knows I like water monster movies, sharks, creatures from the Black Lagoon, piranha, barracuda, eels. I don't care; they're fun when they're underwater. But I'd never seen Piranha 3D. Thoroughly enjoyed it, really did. So, well, I got to do the 3DD, which I believe has the Hoff in it. Got to get around to watching that. So, let's say I was born a poor black child. Oh Lord, the Jerk! What a great movie. That's what we need to do a rewatch one day. Okay, Cosby Link is ready to go. You ready to go, my friend?
I'm ready.
In 3, 2. Well, what am I counting down? It's just going to start. 3, 2, 1, go.
All right. New World Pictures. '80s mainstay. Water, source of all life. Our story starts here. Yes.
Oh yes, it's called Monster in other countries. Don't worry about that. That always gets me because it happens more than you think. Where they'll take a film and they will change the title of it. I find it quite annoying. Although I do ask those who are watching Cosby, let me know if something happens because I and not visually watching it. I'm watching my own copy. James Horner.
Yes.
That gets me. That a guy like James Horner will do a film like Humanoids from the Deep. That's just so hardcore. I will say, Soundtracks of Birdman asked me if he had sent me if he had sent me the soundtrack. I was like, no, he thought he did, so I wouldn't be surprised if I get it in the mail one day. I do like soundtracks from movies like this or older sci-fi horror film type things. Troy McClure. Oh wait, no, it's Doug McClure. Sorry, different.
You're same yet different.
He's a very excellent B movie actor. He never got like A status, but he really stands out in a B movie. Mm-hmm. Vic Morrow. It's got so tragic.
Yeah. And of course, you have the clue that the fishing is not up to the normal. And, we will find out why.
Sorry. Oh man, sorry I had to mute.
Okay.
Got a little coughing fit. Sorry about that, folks.
Take a drink. Yeah, this is the thing that you do have. That's always the odd thing to remember is this is a movie directed by a woman.
Yeah.
with some of this stuff that's going to be coming up here.
A couple of odd things. Like, did you notice the seagull only had one leg?
Yeah.
Man, you know, like when you get that lemonade gritty feel thing at the back of the throat there.
Oh yeah, it's terrible, isn't it?
Bah! On Twitter, I posted and someone did an interview with Roger Corman talking a little bit about this film. I posted on X today if anybody wants to check it out. At big_Alboski.
Dad, I'm like 9. I probably shouldn't even be on this boat.
Don't be yelling at your kid like that. Especially with humanoids from the deep underneath the boat. Alabama saying Crawl is very good. I think, did I see Crawl? That's the alligator movie, right? Or a crocodile.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one. Yeah.
I don't know if I've seen that one or not. There's some good, Australia does some good crocodile ones.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen. One day we'll have to watch Alligator, which was also done like back in the 80s.
Alligator's good.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you haven't seen Crawl, you'll get a kick out of that one. That's a pretty good one.
I might have.
Snipple.
Bad juju. Foreshadow. Thing is, I recognize those fuel cans because my family, a lot of them were watermen, so I grew up around, boats and boat motors and crabbers and fishermen. Nice little reverse film effect there
Yeah.
when he went under.
And this tells you that this movie is not messing around right away.
Yeah, kill a
They
kid.
just ate the child actor alive.
Just like Jaws.
Yep.
And like Jaws 2, the boat explodes. Sorry, folks. That was a nice little boat, too. I had a great uncle who had a boat, kind of a Maryland style oyster fishing boat. I don't know how to really describe it. I love that little boat. That's some nice 80s big hair right there, bro. Uh-oh. They're sensing something.
Get the right idea. That boat was 3 days away from retirement. Yeah. You think we got out of perfection just one damn day too late?
I love the ominous music. Yeah, I mean, you also, like you said, you know it's serious when they kill a kid. You know, killing a dog is pretty darn gnarly too. Just like Jaws.
Halloween. Oh,
Oh, poor doggy. That was a good name for a dog. I like that name for a dog, Baron.
and we all know what happens when you kill a baron. This Into the Badlands spinoff is weird. Xenomorph.
Why? It's goo, dear. Yeah, I have to say this, being a man, and because it is for comedy effect. God, she looks good in jeans. That's a good, solid '80s woman right there. That big hair. And
Ah, yes, the always helpful drunken yokels.
Olympia beer, Pacific Northwest. You like asylum films, right? films from the asylum?
It depends. Some of them I have fun with, and then there are a couple every once in a while that I think are pretty good.
Yeah.
And then, of course, there are the ones that are just god awful.
Yeah. I saw one called Shark Warning yesterday. Haven't had a chance to do a review of it yet.
Oh.
Still noodling out what I thought of it. It's one of those where it's an asylum film, but kind of liked it.
Hey, Asylum's had a couple of decent ones this year.
Yeah.
Oh. But how will they spot Terminators now? Oh, one made it.
Oh, I forgot about the Indian subplot in this one.
But there were a few movies that kind of
had
that subplot. Obviously, Wolfen, Prophecy.
Is Prophecy? I think I'm thinking of a different.
Prophecy was the man bear pig.
Oh, okay. What's the one with the angel Gabriel?
Well, that's also the Prophecy, but that's
where I get it. Right. Hello. 90-90. Oh, that was like a sword sound effect.
Yeah.
I was like, who's drawing a sword?
Ninjas now.
Ninja Humanoids from the Deep. Now there's your film.
Yeah. Isn't there like a ninja versus shark?
Yes, I have seen it.
Yeah. Was it any good?
Define good.
It's
fun. It was
fair
fun.
Enough.
I'll say that. It has this like moments where you're just like, what am I watching? Oh my Lord, this is fun. I'm gonna have to rethink my rating system when it comes to films like this, like the Asylum films or a film like Ninja versus Shark, because you can't judge them like you would any other film.
No, I'm that way too, and I've had to rethink my rating system as well, because I see so many of the streaming movies now. What would have back in the day been considered the straight to video films.
Yeah,
and you do have to kind of grade them differently in a way.
Don't have the star power. You don't have the budget. The effects aren't quite well. Just like I was talking about Shark Warning. Mm-hmm. A lot of quick edits to a shark that's kind of wonky, but I think they handled it well. Of course, the major actor in this film for those Baywatch fans was David Chokichi.
Oh,
you do something like that, you can get yourself stabbed.
Yeah.
Explain that at the emergency room. Outlaw Bill say he knows he's seen this film at least 60 times.
Well, back in the day, they definitely showed this on cable enough times.
Yeah, it was a heavy rotation.
How I saw it in
the middle of the night kind of thing.
Far too young an age to be watching this movie.
Well, yeah, it does get a bit.
Yeah. So I'm going to admit that right now. This is not a movie I have seen a bunch of times. I've seen it straight through once or twice, and I think that's been pretty much it.
I've seen it about like 5 times. Not a whole lot, but it's just one of those that I enjoy it every time I watch it. It was like Grizzly. We did a rewatch of Grizzly like a year or two ago, and that's a film I've maybe seen 3-4 times. I haven't watched it a lot. It has good memories and it has spooky memories too. That film scared me more than Jaws. Yeehaw!
Woohoo! Partay. It's the Soggy Bottom Boys. Whitewater Boys.
Whitewater Boys.
Say.
The lovely Anne Turkel.
Huh? I'm going to really enjoy dumping toxic waste in your town and generally being a rich nuisance. Or something to that effect. That's what usually happens. That's Canary Crow. Don't say my name. I'm not with this guy.
I like that. I like that like that great little side, this little kind of like doing that, diminishing her. She is so happy to be there.
The Death of Wink Martindale.
Oh yeah, Alamo Bill. Yeah, we did Night of the Comet last year. Love that movie.
Oh yeah. Down, girl. Oh, okay.
Oh, I like that look. She reminds me of a young Stifler's mom. Yeah, the woman that played Stifler's mom. I got that same face. Vic Morrow was always good at playing the racist. Because he did it in Twilight Zone 2, sadly, his last film. I'm almost glad that Soundtracks and Birdman's not here. He does not like when dogs suffer violence.
I'm not big on it either, but
There we go. Got to even up the odds. Oh, that's a way to
dude,
get.
you mind? Ow!
That's a way to mess up the mood.
You are not staying where you are. Okay. I buy my own ammunition, you know.
Man, I miss days of going out on a boat, sitting with my grandpa as he was crabbing.
If you're hearing that in the background, I don't know if you're hearing this or not, but one of my neighbors has apparently decided to play a radio really, really loudly. So if that's coming through on the mic, let me know and I'll
I don't hear it. So
close the window or something.
although we were supposed to get thunderstorms tonight, but
Yeah, we were supposed to as well, but so far it's been a whole lot of nothing.
Are you near coast?
I am, yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you're in a
We've got like
zone.
a tropical depression off the coast right now.
Oh, I didn't know that actually. I haven't seen the weather really. Dun, 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 dun. Oops, sorry, wrong movie. Stay there long enough, she gonna get a show. Man, I'm sorry, a guy in news cut off G little too short. They'll say Creature Features on YouTube also played this film free on YouTube. Yeah, I like it. I like it when they play when you can find a film readily available. It's like when Boomer and I we're doing the Robin Hood. Thankfully, all the Robin Hoods are on YouTube. Well, it sounds like a whale. It's a big fish. Hey, he said the title of the film from an alternate place.
Roll credits. All right. Leif Garrett, get up here. Everybody huddle up.
Man, blonde kids were a dime a dozen back then, man. The Sean Cassidy, Leif Garrett clones.
A movie desperately in need of Rad Daly.
Do what now?
Yes, I'm old. Okay. I went back to the Bad News Bears TV series on that one, folks.
You know what's weird is that's the second Bad News Bear reference I've seen today.
Yeah. Huh?
The other one was there was a picture of Brandon Cruz, whose birthday it is, one from
Courtship of Eddie's father. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. But he also played the pitcher in Bad News Bears, the one who ticked his dad off, who was played by Vic Morrow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my Lord, it all comes together. Brandon Cruz attributes the fact that he didn't hello. Whoop. But Brandon Cruz attributes the fact he didn't go down the dark path of kid stars because he just did what he wanted, followed his own music path. Ew. This Two-Face Batman origin story is weird. She is about to suffer a fate that Girlfriend's Linda looks familiar. Denise Gallic. Yeah, I recognize that name. It's a nice truck. Or Jeep. Let's face it, he has a face for radio now. in a weird way, you can almost sympathize with their dilemma. The way they handled it is quite terrible.
I just don't think we should kill each other over it. That's all.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Reasonable heads prevail. Oh, poor duck.
Now it gets really weird.
Yeah, here we go, folks. Show me more than the head. Oh, hello. Oh, Lord. The fact that the dummy's still moving its eyes is so creepy. Oh, mixed new stew. Don't eat the puppet. Nah, I don't think that's in the humanoids diet there.
Okay, since we're on the subject, and maybe this gets explained later and I just don't remember, how come there are no humanoid females?
I don't know. Maybe
Do they
there
ever
are, maybe
do they ever say?
I honestly don't think they say. Maybe they're like a weird. Well, they're a mutate. We know they're a mutation, and they've gotten to the point where they think that to further their species, if they mate with human females, make even better humanoids. But I don't think they. I don't know if they discuss that or not.
I don't know. It's kind of one of those things I'm drawing a blank on because I haven't seen this in so long.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I honestly don't remember. I honestly don't even think they cared.
No.
Someone says, like, why aren't there any female humanoids? Going after the guys.
But I mean, they made the movie they wanted to make. I mean,
Yeah.
Barbara Peters, she was the director on this movie, even though it's two directors. I don't know what the whole story is there. I'm sure there's a story to it. But anyway, it said she went to Roger Corman, and said, I want to make a movie where, these monsters rape the women and kill the men. He went, fine, go shoot it. And, we got the movie we got right here. For better or for worse.
Well, they also, it seems like they brought in a second unit director, James Spardellotti, who later directed Deathstalker. He basically did all the humanoid snoo with the girls. After okay. Peters did not like the additional footage that was done and wanted her name off of it. That's what happened. As did Turkel.
Oh, look out.
Now, here's my thing. If you're going to do that to his house, you know who they're going to suspect.
We have a bigger problem.
I will say I do love the monster design in this. Kind of like a creature from the Black Lagoon on steroids.
Mm-hmm.
You got to give it to this guy, man. He's putting up a fight. Okay, Lady Miss has an answer about why they're the females. It's like they all left because the male ones are just too ugly. He blasted him straight dead right in the chest.
And the other thing to remember, too, is they are so wrapped up, in their own conflicts and lives. They don't know that there are these creatures out there.
Yeah. Well, the one guy does now.
Well, they know now, yeah.
And she's about to find out the hard way. Ooh, squish. Oh. He don't give up. Ah. That's sad because she was cute.
Yeah, but she took out 2, so
Yeah.
technically she kind of goes out like a boss, really. Yeah.
I say if you take out more of them, then then you do good. Was he dead? Is he dead or he's still alive? Okay, he's still alive.
Reese.
Okay, so these humanoids
Still
from the
with
deep
us.
attack this guy? Sure. Wait, this why is there only 1 or 2 at a time ugly fish guys? Oh, at a time, not more. Did they run out of suits? Maybe. I'm sure it was not. I'm sure it's a lot of money to get those suits. They do give the impression later that there's a lot of it, but that's just editing. Is that the quickest way to get there by boat? Or Go fishing for monsters now. Ooh, I like that hook. Hey, it's lunch. I need to make some salmon cakes one day. I haven't had that in a while.
Well, looking through IMDb Pro, I can answer Lady Mist's question here. There are only 3 humanoid creatures seen together on screen in the same frame throughout the movie. The production really only had 1 fully functioning humanoid costume and 2 others that can only be shot from certain angles because they weren't as convincing. Use of such angles as well as the editing will help to create the illusion that there were much more humanoids than just the 3 for the climax, which we're not going to quite give away just yet. But well, there's going to be a climax and a half, all right.
More than 1 or 2, actually.
Oh yeah.
Like those long arms it's got. Oh, another one.
They got Jerry.
You know, the gun lobby always says, why do we need such high-powered weapons? It's stuff like this, folks. Although I think I'd much rather have a shotgun. It's like a repeating shotgun. Give me a much bigger blast power. Hello. I'm sure this is one of those added scene kind of things. Ooh, spear gun. We're going to take him back to town and show him off. Ugh.
Thank you, Lady Mist.
Queen's on Honor Rock of Information and Facts.
Much like Congress. Hey, Wink Martindale, zip it.
Kind of love that trope of like, you know, either the town politicians or the corporate guys are trying to like suppress the knowledge of the killer creature. Oh, that's right. Yeah. Somebody eating the salmon, then they get the okay.
Life finds a way.
Finds a way. Oh, the coelacanth. They're horny. Horny humanoids. But here's where we get a lot of use out of the three suits.
Yeah.
Man, I've been to like a carnival in so long. Our county fair is coming up soon. They just had the booklet in the local paper today with all the categories and all the things that they're doing, you know, the canning and baking and
Now, you brought up Piranha earlier, and the original version, of course, of Piranha was directed by Joe Dante. And he was approached to direct this as well, but turned it down. And I'm willing to bet the fact that the endings are so similar is probably why.
I like that. Let's liven it up. Let's get some Tarara Boudier here. Tarara Boudier. I like that KFSH. K-Fish. The big fish. That would be a great radio station. You know, all things aside right now, that's a nice living room. I like that fireplace. Isn't that kid a little big to be in that thing? I would think he would be a little too old for that little playpen thing.
Hi, I'm Marty. Marty the humanoid. Yeah, I'm here for the third act.
K-Fish.
Oh, like you did any better.
Bubblicious. Do they still make Bubblicious?
Don't know.
Or Hubba Bubba? What was the ones that squirted?
Oh, was that Bubble Yum?
No, I can't remember what it was.
No.
It was, you know, it had that like juice in the middle of the gum.
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun.
And we're off. Kablam.
Ooh. Humanoid what nookie? Kind of an interesting shot there where it's like on the where you know get the kisses at the kissing booth. Ugh. Having a kegger.
Yeah, what does it look like?
Oh. See, I told you this was a for adults only kind of movie. But we're all adults here, I hope. Lord knows I am. Ooh, a little silhouette action. Lady Miss going, ew. They do have big brain. Ah, oh, that hurt. That was graphic. Yeah, you need a few guys with some samurai swords floating around, starting to swing away at these things, chop them up. I like the one. I like that it's on the merry-go-round. Coming after Miss Salmon. Ah,
Okay, I'll be netter for a second. Why don't you run away, you idiot?
I know. I love the long forearms. It's such a simple costume effect to do, but it really does add a creepiness to a creature. In my, especially when you got like a bipedal creature where you start changing the limb lengths.
Now, this is the fun part because she knocks the crap out of this
Yeah.
thing.
Miss Salmon, you don't play with Miss Salmon.
No. Miss Salmon gets away unharmed, folks. Our only suit ruined.
Probably like one of the last shots they did. Oh yeah, I think I remember what
He's-
happens here.
He's going to get his redemption arc here.
Yeah.
All right, just don't tell the guys. Okay, you just did that to be a dink.
Did what?
Knock over the stand.
Oh, yeah.
One of the creatures.
Ooh, nice. Nice little 2x4. Sometimes all you need.
Yeah. Yeah, that's one of the cool things about this ending is that there are some mutual defense moments here of people who are like been jerks to each other through the whole movie, who are kind of saving each other's butts here, and literally in some cases.
Well, when it becomes a humans versus
Yeah.
humanoid, you gotta side with your people, you know. But there's no faster way to get there. Why isn't that boat crawling with those things? That's because there's no women on it. That's why. You
And
almost feel
now,
sorry for it. There's like a split second. You're like, oh man.
pants him, dump his books. No, okay.
There you go. Got the knife. Turn off the lights. Even up the playing field. That is a hideous backdrop in that kitchen. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. You know, I say that I might have to take that back. For a kitchen, I don't mind a little wackiness in the kitchen. Stab it. That's right. Go for it, girl. Ooh. Ooh. Drain cleaner. My gosh, she's going to town too. That's right, folks. There were no strong women in Hollywood until just recently. She just took that thing out by herself with a knife and some drain cleaner.
Okay. Why is there a giant fish man in my house?
The second time a guy almost got stabbed because he scared a girl.
Well, honey, before we go too far into town, I'd just like to inform you that, it's a bit shit.
Yeah.
We kind of had
the festival didn't quite go as well as we had planned. Oh man, they tore down the beer stand.
Yeah, I told you he tore down the yeah.
Those humanoids
There wasn't
jerks.
even anybody in there. He just tore it down to be a jerk.
He's a little too attached to that Dr. Drake. Sir, he's married with a child. Let's go home and reinforce the doors. Hang in there, folks. Monster or humanoids from the deep. And it actually does have humanoids from the deep right under it. You can just barely see it. Well, that ended on a depressing note. I love it. Chances for sequel after sequel after sequel should never happen. They did remake this film though. I think 1996, I believe. Do you know what I'm talking about? There is another film called Humanoids from the Deep. It stars Emma Sams. Everybody remembers her from General Hospital.
Huh.
I'm not sure if it's a direct remake or what. This is the remake stars Robert Carradine, Emma Sams, Justin Walker, whoever he is. some other people. Oh, and Clint Howard. It was a direct to video release. Oh yeah, the story's all different. But there are examples. Oh, okay, I see what they did. The U.S. Army is conducting experiments on death row inmates in an attempt to create a perfect amphibious soldier. So that's how that one goes. I'll turn off mine because of Cosby. Doo-doo, doo-doo. A New World Picture. And that is Humanoids from the Deep, also known as Monster. I'm going to be cutting down the Cosby. So, yes, leave. So, what'd you think, Delayed the Scenes? It's been a while since you saw it, right?
Yeah.
It's a fun.
Still icky.
It's very icky.
When
very
you
sweet.
get past that,
it's very formulaic, but it does it well.
Yeah.
Creature design, excellent in my estimation. That's a great creature design.
For everything that they had to go through with the creatures and the fact that they only had basically one full suit and two partials. They had and they couldn't use stuntmen because the stuntmen couldn't see with the headgear, so they had to hire guys last minute to play the creatures. And this was not an easy movie to make. Really,
it isn't, and they literally went out of their way, to make it even more graphic.
Yeah.
So they had. I mean, you got to give Corbin credit. He had a vision, and that vision came to life. Now, I look back; it's actually not as bad as I remember it being. I forgot about the guy getting his head chewed off, though. That was a pretty cool effect. But yeah, I think it's a good solid creature feature. It is in the high adult ratio. You don't want your kids to watch it, but like I said, we're all adults here. But I hope everybody enjoyed it. What you guys think? Let me know. Was this your first time? What did you think? And let's all concentrate right now on deleted scenes. What you got coming up in the next week?
All right. Well, coming up, I am going to be joining Outlaw Bill for Western Cinema Presents, and we are going to be watching a movie from 2015 called Wild Horses. That is directed by, co-written, and starring Robert Duvall. Also has Josh Hartnett and James Franco. And it's a movie that's kind of famous for having a very low Rotten Tomato score, but we're gonna give everybody our honest opinion on it. It is a Western, but it's kind of a modern day Western, and it's about a police detective who reopens a cold case. And he thinks that Robert Duvall is involved in this murder. So it's kind of a Western / crime drama.
It's more modern times. Was done like
it's
okay, but it's like down the prairie kind of thing.
I get the idea. It's kind of I'm kind of getting the idea it's going to be like Hell or High Water light.
Well, okay, cool. It sounds cool. Robert Duvall, of course, solid actor, and that is when again? Sunday.
Sunday. It's going to be Sunday at 4:00.
Okay.
I
And
also
later
right.
that day, I know you're unscripted.
That'll be at 8 p.m.
Any topics, or are you kind of going to see
Topic.
what happens in the news and
It's
go off again?
the episode is going to be called "The Man Behind the Curtain," and
Oh.
I'm going to be kicking the Secret Service in the shins.
Not a bad thing. Yes, Outlaw Bill, I did enjoy your comments.
Yes, we did. And of course, there's going to be the other side of midnight will return with a as of yet undetermined panel of guests.
The Night Owls.
Yes, the Night Owls. And of course, Tuesday, live from Sparkwood 21, which is a show that I co-host with Troy Pacelli, Nutters Network, and Aged Boomer. It is
You guys get near the end of that, aren't you?
Retrospective of Twin Peaks. We're going to be watching episode 6 of season 3. So we got a little ways to go yet.
Okay, cool.
There's 13 more episodes in that season, counting that episode. There's also, we're going to be talking about the fan films that our friend Cameron, Obnoxious and Anonymous, has been involved with, and we're going to be doing a couple of other deep dives. We're going to do Mulholland Drive at one point, because David Lynch has said that Twin Peaks and Mulholland Drive are in the same universe. So we're going to revisit Mulholland Drive. And I think we might be watching Inland Empire at some point too. So yeah, there's that. And then, of course, next Thursday, I'm going to be joining Bill once again for Action Theater. And we are going to be watching Quentin Tarantino's Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yes, it is.
Brad Pitt's
really
awesome
looking forward to that one. Yes,
I love Brad Pitt in that film. That's a good film. Okay, as for me, of course, like I said, just keep an eye out for reviews. I got one up for, of course, Deadpool Wolverine. I've got one up for a retro review for Piranha 3D, which is a lot of fun. And I am hoping to have one up for the new M. Night Shyamalan once I watch it. And I may do one for the new film from the Asylum called Shark Warning, just because I watched it, and why not? And of course, tomorrow night I'll be joining Netter on Netter's Network, and Troy, of course. We're going to be watching Dirty Rotten Scoundrels, which is going to be a lot of fun. And after that, like I said, just keep an eye out for reviews. And then next Saturday night on Big Al Presents Films with Friends at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we're going to be watching the classic George Powell film, based, of course, on the H.G. Wells novel The Time Machine. I almost did the wrong title. I almost did the title for the one that follows 2 weeks after that, which is Time After Time, which stars Malcolm McDowell as H.G. Wells, who uses time machine to chase Jack the Ripper. So yes, that is what August is all about on Films with Friends. Big Al Presents is time travel with H.G. Wells. So I'm going to have a lot of fun with that. Love that 1960s one, and then of course the other one, which was 70s something. I forget exactly. But that's a cool film. I think 79, actually, now I think of it. But that's what's coming, of course, later tonight. Definitely tune in to Last Call with Troy Pacelli. Say, Phil's a Friends raid if you like, just to let them know that you guys were here. But I think they're talking about dreams tonight. So that could be a very, very interesting little take. I want to thank everyone for being here. Do you have any final words before I sign out?
I want to once again thank everyone who joined us in the chat. Of course, everyone who catches the replay. Don't forget to hit the like, share out the stream, and if you are new to Al's channel or mine, please feel free to give us a sub. We're nice people. We mean well. And as I always say in closing, from HQ and our second home office, wherever Al may be, take care, stay strong, be safe, have a good night, because this is how we win.
I live in the state of confusion. But anyway, I just want to thank everyone who joined us tonight. I hope you enjoyed the film. Hopefully in 2 weeks we'll bring you something else. Not quite sure what it is yet. That's what I like about the Friday nights, because I don't have anything planned. I've got the Saturday Films with Friends. The rest of the year's planned. Friday night's when I get to play a little loosey-goosey with what we watch. So I'm looking forward to that. Not quite sure what's coming up. I'll talk to Deleted Scenes, see if he wants to join. See if he'll join me again and come up with an idea, maybe. Take care, everyone. I hope you have a great weekend. Like I said, Troy Pachilli tonight at 10. And tomorrow night, Netters Network at 10 for Dirty Rotten Scoundrels. Really fun film. Hope everyone has a beautiful weekend, a safe weekend. God bless you all. And as always, what I like to say is, just find something fun to watch and take care.